It is very important to kill the tapeworm stages in your body and in your tumors, even though they are responsible for the neoplasm tumor, not the malignancy. Cancer is a progression of developments. First, the mass is merely a benign growth, a neoplasm. It is instigated by a tapeworm stage. Later, the mass is invaded by the intestinal fluid, causing it to become malignant. Tapeworm stages do not come unaccompanied either. They bring some very harmful bacteria and viruses with them. In sufficient numbers, they can make you feel quite ill. Streptomyces, a fungus-like bacterium, is one of the worst. Wherever Holder detects streptomyces, a tapeworm stage is not far away. The herbal parasite program taken in a very high dose kills any tapeworm stages. You simply take 8 teaspoons black walnut oil tincture extra strength, rest for an hour, and then take another 8 teaspoons black walnut oil tincture extra strength. After each dose, take 1 tablet of niacinamide, 500 milligrams, to detoxify the alcohol. This treatment could make you woozy. Do not drive a vehicle afterward. Also take 10 capsules of wormwood and 10 of cloves, slowly and carefully, to keep it all down. This treatment could save your life if you are terminally ill. Yet, even this very high dose parasite program is not effective against all tapeworms. Tough tapeworms. A few varieties of tapeworms like Echinococcus granulosus and Echinococcus multilocularis have larvae inside their larvae. And even these second generation larvae can have more larvae inside of them. These internal larvae are shielded from all things that might harm them. That is undoubtedly why they are not eradicated by Zappa current or the very high dose of parasite herbs. The innermost larvae are called hydatid sand. Testing with a synchrometer reveals that in some persons unfortunate enough to have these tapeworm varieties, hydatid sand is still present and alive after all these treatments. Echinococcus granulosus is the most common variety to survive it all. It is found the world over, infesting sheep, cattle, pigs, horses, goats, and dogs. Its calyx will be turned right side out when pressure is applied so the suckers can attach themselves to the host. But in humans, the entire larva merely lodges in some organ, disturbing metabolism and spewing out bacteria. Various types of tapeworm larvae. But what harm would a few leftover stages of tapeworms do? With most of them dead, surely your tumors would stop growing and your health should improve. Certainly, there is much less malonic acid produced. But the filamentous bacterium streptomyces, which accompanies each larva, does a great deal of harm. Streptomyces can spread through your body like a virus. Perhaps it even hosts a virus. Streptomyces is not merely a nuisance invader like Candida. Streptomyces uses up your nucleic acid bases, adenine and hypoxanthine. It makes nitrites out of nitrates, leading to nitroso compounds, which cause mutations. It makes a strong protease that can digest your tissues. It makes substances that stop protein manufacture by your cells. It makes ammonia out of your urea, just the opposite of what should be taking place. It has powerful immune suppressant action on T cells. This is no ordinary bacterium, although it is present in the soil everywhere. Unless you kill every grain of the hydrated sand and other leftover shielded larvae, you cannot get well. But as soon as you succeed, all streptomyces species disappear the same day. To kill these larvae, the cyst must not be opened to let out the mischief makers, but merely penetrated to kill the contents. Fortunately, we have found two substances that can penetrate a succession of membranes to kill the shielded larvae within, as well as any trapped eggs in other locations. They are ozonated olive oil and L-cysteine. We will discuss them shortly, but first, are there other parasites besides some tapeworms that can survive our treatment so far? Yes, Ascaris. The curious case of Ascaris. If you do not get well after the herbal parasite program and the Zappa treatment, you can assume you have either leftover tapeworm stages or survivor Ascaris eggs. Ascaris infest animals and humans from pole to pole of this planet. It is safe to say that all dogs and cats have it, and all humans have it from time to time. Domestic animals and humans each have their own variety of Ascaris, yet can host the other varieties too. Horses have Ascaris megalocephala. Pigs have Ascaris soum. The human variety is Ascaris lumbricoides. Ascaris does not attach itself to you. It hardly even moves. It simply lies still in your organs, absorbing nutrients and eventually filling up with eggs. When you kill Ascaris worms by zapping or with the herbal recipe, they are mortally wounded. They are dying, but the eggs inside them are not. They are sheltered. Within a day, these trapped eggs begin to leave the dying worm. Soon hordes of eggs are dispersing in your body again. And in another 24 hours, they are beginning to hatch into larvae. You can detect this as it happens with a synchrometer and test slides of eggs, larvae, and adults. Of course, you are zapping and taking the herbal parasite killers. But again, these do not penetrate the Ascaris body to kill what is inside. It could take weeks for the dead Ascaris to be totally disintegrated, so no more eggs are being sheltered within. Surely, a few Ascaris eggs still escaping into your body could not do much harm since the overall problem has been greatly reduced. This is not so. The eggs, even if unfertilized, may do more harm than the worms. Ascaris eggs bring three very important pathogens that spread throughout your body: Rhizobium, Leguminosaureum, Mycobacterium, Avium, intracellular, and the common cold virus, adenovirus. A flood of these is responsible for night sweats and a general feeling of illness. As soon as the last Ascaris egg is gone, these pathogens are gone too, and the following night becomes free of sweating. If your night sweats come back, you know Ascaris eggs are present again. And in 24 hours, unless you kill them, they will hatch into larvae and start the whole cycle over again. It takes about 3 weeks for large parasites like Ascaris and tapeworm larvae to disintegrate completely and be cleared from your tissue.